hopeful that Mike and Mark will be able to give us some information from the stones. Might it lead to treasure? I don't know. Might it lead to other discovery agendas? I don't know. But we have to start somewhere, and the place to start is with experts. Something is wrong. An episode of The Curse of Oak Island has disappeared without a trace, and the silence is deafening. Did the Lagina brothers find something so explosive, so world-altering, that it had to be buried again? Whispers of cursed relics, government cover-ups, and a seventh death tied to the island's infamous curse grow louder. Or is there something more mysterious? Let's reveal a mysterious silence. Something strange happened on March 12th. Fans of The Curse of Oak Island tuned in as usual, expecting another thrilling episode full of discoveries, theories, and suspense. But instead of a new episode, there was nothing. No announcement, no explanation, just silence. For a show that has religiously aired its episodes week after week, this sudden break raised eyebrows. Why would a major network with millions of devoted viewers suddenly skip an episode? Could it be a simple scheduling issue? Or was there something much, much bigger happening behind the scenes? Theories fly as fans demand answers. The abrupt absence has ignited a firestorm of speculation, with fans scrambling to piece together the puzzle. What could have caused such a disruption? Did the team uncover something so extraordinary or so dangerous that they were forced to halt production? Or is this a calculated move to heighten anticipation and keep viewers on the edge of their seats? Social media exploded with theories almost instantly. Some fans speculated that the delay was due to a routine production issue, while others suggested something far more sinister. Could the team have stumbled upon a discovery so monumental that it required immediate secrecy? Rumors swirled about ancient artifacts, cryptic codes, or even a vault filled with untold riches. The absence of an official explanation only deepened the intrigue, leaving fans to wonder if this missing episode is a clue to something much larger. A revelation that could rewrite history. Adding to the suspense, cryptic posts from crew members and insiders have only fueled the frenzy. One team member hinted at unprecedented findings in a now-deleted tweet, while another mentioned unforeseen complications that halted filming. Could these complications be tied to the island's infamous curse, which is said to claim lives in pursuit of its treasure? Or is there a more modern-day explanation, such as legal battles over ownership of the discovery? As the theories multiply, one thing is clear. The Oak Island mystery has entered uncharted territory. The missing episode has become a mystery within a mystery, a tantalizing cliffhanger that has fans demanding answers. With every passing day, the anticipation grows. What lies beneath Oak Island's soil? And what could be so significant that it forced the show to go silent? The world is watching, waiting, and wondering. Because on Oak Island, nothing is ever as it seems. But here's the question that no one dares to ask. What if the mystery is already solved? What if, after centuries of speculation and relentless digging, the greatest secret of Oak Island has finally been unearthed, and someone doesn't want us to know? The treasure has been found. Think about it. The show has spent years teasing discoveries, hinting at legendary riches, and building up expectations. If the Lagina brothers had actually uncovered undeniable proof of treasure, gold, artifacts, or something even more shocking, would they really just air it like any other episode? Or would the network step in to carefully control how, when, and even if this discovery is revealed? It's not hard to imagine the producers and executives scrambling behind the scenes. If the biggest mystery in the show's history had been solved, how would they keep the audience engaged for future episodes? The last thing they want is for the show to peak too soon and lose its viewership before they've milked every last drop of suspense. A discovery of this magnitude would change everything. If gold, jewels, or ancient artifacts had been unearthed, the implications would be massive. The media frenzy alone would be enough to throw production into chaos. The network would need to carefully manage how they roll out this revelation to keep fans engaged and ensure ratings remain high. Historically, Oak Island has been linked to everything from pirate loot to the Knights Templar's lost treasures. Some believe the island holds the Holy Grail or even the Ark of the Covenant. If the Lagina brothers had found something tied to these legends, the implications would extend far beyond the show. Governments, historians, and religious organizations might all have a stake in the discovery, adding layers of complexity to how and when it's revealed. Could this missing episode be the calm before the storm? A deliberate pause to prepare for the biggest announcement in the show's history? Or is it a sign that the treasure hunt has taken a dangerous turn? The island's infamous curse claims that 7 men must die before the treasure is revealed. With 6 deaths already recorded, could the team be hesitant to push further? As fans dissect every clue and conspiracy, one thing is certain: the Oak Island mystery is far from over. Whether the missing episode is a marketing ploy, a production hiccup, or the precursor to a world-changing discovery, the anticipation is palpable. The Lagina brothers have spent years chasing this dream, and now the world waits with bated breath to see if they've finally cracked the code, or if the island has one last deadly secret to reveal. A treasure too valuable to reveal. Let's go deeper. What if the treasure isn't just a pile of gold coins and relics? What if it's something much bigger, something that could rewrite history as we know it? The Oak Island mystery has always been shrouded in speculation, but recent events suggest that the Lagina brothers and their team may have stumbled upon something far more significant than anyone ever imagined. Could the missing episode be a sign that the treasure is too valuable, too dangerous, or too world-altering to reveal? For years, whispers have circulated about the island's potential ties to some of history's greatest mysteries. Some theorists believe the lost treasure of the Knights Templar lies buried beneath Oak Island's soil. The Templars, a medieval order of warrior monks, were said to have fled Europe with their vast wealth in sacred relics, including the Holy Grail and the Ark of the Covenant. Could Oak Island be their final resting place? Others have speculated that the island holds Shakespeare's lost manuscripts, which some believe could prove that the bard's works were written by someone else entirely. And then there are those who think the island could be hiding evidence of pre-Columbian contact between Europe and the Americas, proof that could upend centuries of historical consensus. If the Lagina team has indeed uncovered something of this magnitude, the implications would be staggering. But it also raises a chilling question. Who else might be interested in such a discovery? Governments, religious organizations, and powerful institutions could all have a stake in controlling or suppressing what's been found. The sudden disappearance of the episode could be a sign that the team is navigating a minefield of legal battles, classified information, or even threats from shadowy entities determined to keep the truth hidden. The missing episode isn't just a pause in the story. It's a doorway into a deeper, darker mystery, one that extends far beyond the Lagina brothers and their treasure hunt. The world is watching, waiting, and wondering. But as the silence stretches on, one thing becomes chillingly clear. When the truth about Oak Island is finally revealed, it won't just change the show. It could change everything we think we know about history, power, and the lengths to which some will go to keep secrets buried.